Yes guys, how are we all doing, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to a conversation about what has gone wrong at Gateshead FC. So, as we know, Mike Williamson, Ian Watson and Chris Bell left the club. Rob Elliott took over as interim manager, and at first I was really worried because I was like, new manager, we're going to go to the rut, but it didn't start that way. We drew 2-2 with Rochdale and then lost 4-0 against Fylde, but then picked up the wins like no tomorrow, and it was going really well. And then, yeah, everyone started getting taken away from us. We first lost. God, this got back. We first lost. I want to say Kyron Lofthouse, but I don't think it was Kyron Lofthouse. Oh no, Billy Chadwick first left. Then we lost Lofthouse. Then Meh. Then Wern. All our talent. We've got so many injuries. We have signed a lot of players. Well, not a lot, but some good players. I mean, Kieran Evans on loan from Cardiff. Kane Dom from Welling. We've just signed Dejwane, someone from Derby, I believe. So that's nice. I mean, we are signing players, which is good. We've also signed Eddie Beach from Chelsea. Who else have we signed? We've signed someone else and I can't remember who. But basically, our team at the moment, if you don't know, is our keepers are Eddie Beach and Harrison Bond. The defence is then Kenton Richardson, Louis Story, Joe Grayson, Jordan Hunter, and surely that's not it. Oh, Will Constantine, but that's not a signing, that's like an academy player. We also, we obviously have Robbie Tinkler, who is injured, but he's due to come back soon. Please, Robbie, come save us. Then on the midfield, we obviously have Regan Booty, Callum Whelan, Ed Francis, who's back soon, thank God for that. Greg Ollie, Lirak Hassani, Conor McBride. We have some really good midfielders, and then obviously we've signed some. So we have Jack Stott. Completely forgot about Jack Stott. Ben Warman, he also signed someone else as well, and I can't think who that was. We also have like the youngsters like Lucas Lowry, Ollie Thompson, he's came back, and then the attackers, which we don't have many of, and I'll hold my hands up, and this is what really annoys me the most. Because you need goals in the squad, and we're just not scoring at the moment, and this is where we're lacking. Because Marcus Denanga is just off form. He has been ever since November, to be fair. But yeah, our attacking options at the moment are very slim. You've got that new kid who's came in today. You've got Denanga. And you've got Adom. 3 people. No. And I know what Rob's trying to do. He's trying to do the Mike way, where everything will go well, will work. Not with Gateshead FC. I've known this club since 2009. I've been in situations like this. I mean, 2009-10, my very first season. I remember it wasn't an ideal season for Gateshead. Then 10-11, 11-12 was a great season. Really enjoyed that. 12-13 was rough, very rough, because we got kicked out the ground that year. 13-14 was obviously the playoff season. 14-15 was meh. Yeah, I'd had the FA Cup run into the 3rd round. 15-16, nothing really happened that year. 16-17 was the exact same. 17-18, we almost got to the FA Trophy final. 18-19 was obviously the season we got kicked out of the National League, and then the rebuild, 19-20, which we were heading for playoffs. COVID happened, got playoffs, got the semi-final, got beat by Boston. 2021, which was the COVID season, was obviously, I think we were 10th when that season got null and voided. And then obviously the title-winning season, which we will all remember. Macaulay Langstaff, Kedwin Scott, thank you. and Paul Blackett, because we probably wouldn't have won the league without them. But yeah. And then last season was rough up until Christmas, and then it was a really, really enjoyable season. Obviously, we got to Wembley last year as well, which makes it good, makes it really good. And then this season was going fantastically. I was loving it, absolutely loving this season. But since I think Wern's left, I just really haven't enjoyed it. Not the football part, but I think the club. This is not a pop to any fans or anything, or how the club's been run, because I will always back the club no matter what. I'm a very true supporter. Yes, I may not agree with some things that we do, but I will always back them. Always have done since 2009. And back them through when the fans took over, when we saved the club. So when I see people on Twitter with the horrible comments, I'm like, come on, man. Any need? I mean, I know the Dorking game I was popping off because I was like, come on, man. Because something does need to change eventually, or now. So I think it was just me being me. But there is definitely some things that I could genuinely have a rant about, which I'm not going to, because we genuinely could be here till 1 o'clock. And I'm staying up for NXT tonight, so that should be fun. But other than that, it's not really much in it, I think, because it's a weird one. The fan base, I don't know about many people, and I'm obviously I'm being very open with how I say things here, because obviously I am a true Gateshead fan. I don't currently like our fan base, and it's not purely because of the way we go on in games. I think a lot of Gateshead fans who have been fans for a long time will say the same thing and be like, the fan base has turned very negative and very sour. It's not obviously me having a pop at anybody, anyone or any of the fans. I just think we do need to back the club more, because yes, we are in a horrible, horrible position, but it's football and we get out of these situations, and we were always going to have a really red patch of form after the incredible start we had. Because it's very easy to say, oh, we're HMS, we're going to piss the league when we're winning 6-0s and 4-2s and 4-1s. But then you do have them games, I can remember the Hartlepool game. Still had a really good squad, didn't beat them. Halifax, we never beat Halifax. I don't know what it is with us and Halifax, but I dread the day when it is Halifax's game. Same with Fylde, I dread that when it's a Fylde match day. It's one of them, innit? What can you really do? But yeah, I'm sure the staff know what they're doing. I'm sure Rob knows what he's doing. They're obviously planning on bringing more players in, so we'll just see what happens. And we'll support them, even if we go on Saturday and get battered. So be it, we're still in the FA Trophy. Yes, we were very lucky, and I will hands up apologise for my language when Weston-super-Mare scored the equaliser. I was very frustrated because it was last kick of the game, or as soon as I went 4 minutes, they headed it in. But yeah, a very weird one. But definitely a situation we can get out of. Stride. Playoffs is still an opportunity. I know we're down to 10th with tonight's result, which really doesn't make it good. But we're still 3 points away from them playoff spots. And it's the National League. Anything can happen. It's a horrible league. The title's won, so no one needs to go after Chesterfield. They're just flying up the league when they shouldn't be in the National League, but okay. But yeah, next season's National League looks very open. Very open. And if we're still in the National League, could it be our year? Very exciting, very interesting. I'm sure everyone will like it. But if you've enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the notifications for matchday vlogs, updates, prediction videos, anything like this, general chats. and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks for watching, take care, and see you. Bye bye.